Hey guys, I'm George Perkins. This is my second Tiny Desk submission ever. Did one last year too. I did a song called Young George. That you guys appreciate. I appreciate that you guys like that song. I love when people like that song because I said it in the video, but I wrote that song for me, so when other people like it, it really means the world. And this one's kind of similar. Also, I saw the Russells a judge this year, big fan. Way back, I was a fan way before the Tiny Desk. I was a fan. Well, I'll say big fan, but I love the videos, like in the backyard, and I loved GT Coupe. The first time I heard it was like a live version on an Instagram reel or something, and I was like, yo. And then it was like everybody singing along in the backyard. So the Russell, shut up. And one time he wore a shirt, it was like Amir James was the brand, and the back said Black History in Real Time. And I have it now because I saw you on stage with it. I bought it immediately, and I was like, wow, brand placement works. Wow. But that was a sick shirt. Besides the point, there's a song called Hands. And it's one of my favorites I've ever written, maybe the favorite I've ever written. And it's one of those, every time I play it, I get teary-eyed. Every time. Like sometimes I like damn near cry. And I don't know why, because it's not that emotional. It's pretty emotional. But it's about how we're defined by the things that we do, which sounds pretty straightforward. Let me slow it down. But when you think about it, you know, we're not defined by the things we say we're gonna do, or we tell people we do. We're not even really defined by what we think we are, or who we think we are. What really makes us who we are is the things we do and the way we treat people. So I wrote this song called Hands, and it makes me emotional, I think, because it just makes me think about everything I've done, good and bad in life, and how it's kind of made me me. And hopefully you do the same when you listen. And I don't know why it makes me emotional, but it does. Even talking about it. I wrote it by accident. I was making like a quick video for the internet, you know, music content. And I was like, here's a cliche country song. So I wrote the first like 4 lines of this song. And I put that video out. It didn't do anything. It didn't blow up or anything. But I was like a year and a half later, I was looking back at my old videos. And I was like, yo, this is actually beautiful. I'm gonna make this a song. And so I just had this opener that you'll hear in a second. And then I turned it into the full song. And I haven't put it out yet or anything because I want it to be big and like with electric guitars and drums and a bass line and maybe an organ in there. So hopefully this helps me find this Tiny Desk submission helps me find those other musicians out there. But yeah, this is Hands. If I get teary-eyed, I'm gonna let it play through. We'll do one take. And you can tell a lot about a man by his hands. Are they scarred and bruised? And do they raise and do they nurture? Do they comfort or do they torture and abuse? And you can tell a lot about a man by his hands. What do they hold? Is it the hands of a lover, the grip of a brother, or your soul? You can tell a lie about a man by his hand. And you can tell a lot about a man by his hand. Where have they been? And do they love you enough when the going gets tough? Or do they sin? Are these hands made for loving, lifting and hugging, for making you scream in the sheets, for guitar strumming give the kids a turkey for pouring you one final drink, for fetch with the dog, for fishing too long, for dancing you around the room, for writing down songs, for getting big and strong, for always holding on to you. You can tell a lie about a man. You can tell a lie about a man by his hand, by his hand, by his hand, by his hand. And when you take his hand, put on that wedding band, and he looks you dead straight in the eye, you'll then understand that what makes a man are those two hands that hang on his side. You can tell a lie about a man. You can tell a lie about a man. You can tell a lie about a man. By his hand. By That's Hands. Let me know what you think. It's one of my favorites. Peace. Love you guys.